Chansa Amutronic Light one be an impo. When I enter my mobile, woman answer to me training man to turn to me call come to picture see where you are. Once I nasa branch and nasa adjectively and a detention penny for us, maybe answer a better come and sweat to me their mama. I'm on to turn and sweat to come and do something. And I'm answer to them here for you come Black Stars and summer. Maybe be answer to their masano, young fan to jaw. And I'm answering from your for Sanyankupo Ayaduma. Game in Airbus Sunday, 7 p.m. The Nation Assembly. Post and to the answer to just and some Anra. Woman training session and answer must coach to Addo. And so, maybe don't come on, almost 8 Wontumi television. Now, only such a Siamano time. Okoko Biamo, and so 8 me our answer. The Masters of Ghana catch said Yakasa, when we gave an ambassador, Mohamed. The National Sports Authority, Opina, the day and some day young and for Ankara. Then you come and there be some security arrangements
in Morocco against Central African Republic, but that is not possible. Ideally, the match should be shown live, free to air on the domestic network so that millions of people can watch the match. Again, reasons beyond the NSA's reach, that is not possible. However, what is possible is what happens in the stadium where we have, control. So the control we have is maintained, and with the security officers and the Ghana Football Association, the Ministry of Sports and Recreation, we will ensure that. And we've done all we can to, you talked about the pitch. Funny enough, that has become the least of our problems now. It used to be a big problem. That has become the least of our problems. And so security-wise, as you can see, the security expert coming in to tell us that, look, we would advise you
of Ankara. When I answer the 2 Jade on some PM TF and another pay, and so it's more so that's like we are near Bissasa Tama. You come back because Ghana everybody tia or my friend Mali. Sika say and a Ghana Nyaya, Sika Nyaya, and say and a buyer, Nasaskan Yan, a Kwahe, opinion the other young and for Ankara. HM say at a chance, Sika Yan or quite fast one, Yenya say, or Chechem at a Chayin Sama, Mr. Young of Ankara, at 2 let's
be very honest. Those who were here 6 months ago or a few months ago, you can see the notable changes that have taken place here at the stadium. So we need to continue on that trajectory. We need to continue going up and up. When you pass through the streets, you would see the Accra Sports Stadium in lights. You might think of
a lot of speculation with regards to the gate proceeds. Obviously, the total gate proceeds raised in the last game, that is Ghana versus Mali, was 1,460,000 drops. And of course, 80% of that goes to the Ministry of Sports and Recreation and 20% to the National Sports Authority. There are deductions, there are a lot of deductions, for example, 5% pitch maintenance, risk, security, medical, duty staff allowance, NHIL deductions, bags. These are the normal deductions that are there, but 80% to the Ministry of Sports and Recreation, 20% to the National Sports Authority. So the fan part, we're almost concluded. Hopefully we'll be able to give you fuller details as to where fans can watch.
Live from Tama Community 26. Blazeman, yes, Blazeman really. Now Blazeman good morning and so come out. When also to enjoy so I want to meet sports another 5 emojis. And I'm also to media bar. Veroka says good morning, Eric. Kwasi Yaya as bonjour. And on also bonjour, Miss Way. Ça va très bien. Yeah, merci beaucoup. Nice bien so. It's welcome. I see them Kenya want to hear. Now the attention name. Yet also near the Sampan and so to the mere Jeffrey near Bisa NS from Penny Fossa Ghana game air bustle. Namia Doma and Anian and Tiasa move be a ticket number beyond some of the ticket nebe. Na Hifa and Hifa and Porto ticket now. The Atanesa Yabetu be ato Ghana against Comoros game no. Namprat NS customer for Ebedina Simpius.
Millions of people would want to see their Black Stars, especially after the stellar performance in Morocco. As you heard the communications director saying, there's a capacity limit. So obviously millions of people would want to see their black stars, especially after the sterling performance in Morocco against Central African Republic. But that is not possible.
You bought the right voice, and so at me, the manamum. So, Doc, say, I took an edda so I'm a bosso, not Ghana for who baby, and this, and they will be not take it to be. And I'm not sweating to send a bit of cocoa, support the Black Stars of Ghana, take it in here, Ghana against Comoros, Porter. Yansos Etwa can send a Ministry of Youth and Sports, location car, a parko, we call Benebiato, we call a Nasa Airport Seller. I want to take it to be or Su Goy, and after total we call Benebiato Nemo Go Joy FM Accra Sports Stadium Samson and the Tessa Chimotasha 1 and 2 and after Kaneshi I am in the Honsu Duanuma and also Pomprom Agoy I want to bet to be a sweat motor I'm a Bianson Natmako Kama Dosano and I'm sweaty dummy at here for Mutia Juadia Kase Yaguso and some Pano sweaty dummy and safety again near them and sweat your Ghanaian Premier League anymore now you're in Komoka Kanyami at my weekend the matches and so better Basso not the Bianson at work my weekend matches are Abbas and I started there. I'm a Biaso at work 20 some. So I carried your offering to Sono Biaso. Let him uncle commercials in a mere Duma Dutchna, Kumasa Santico, everybody at your nation, some say. That's what your Broncos are giving a live number and now. About 4:30 p.m. Mediama Sporting Club and a club. Your friend Dreams FC and Ebo. Has some etwa Takoti and Parker. You don't come at me at your FedEx Assembly Kankano. Our Dr. Committee Sports Complex. You been Nations FC and body at your Santico Cotimno. Vision FC 3 p.m. One Bibiani Ghost Stars and Ebo. I'm on to Channel so talk my Sunday 3 p.m. Younger Posters ONG Sports Stadium and Bossa Caroli Stars and Ebo. FC Summer Test Arabo 11 Wonders 3 p.m. And then Sanchez Sports Arena on a game now. And that's 8 more to our Lima Sports Stadium. That's 8 more Tamale. Young fan to John from your team for Sikala United. Woman Anthony Brukum Chelsea. And I'm also game now about 3 p.m. Our United Everton Sports Stadium. When it's Radio Gamba All Blacks and Abo at Diana FC Oja Boys. Woman Betana Adjaman Badu Park. Number Omani Betam United. That's what the Bansana Monday. At the football con 4 p.m. I'm also in Heart of Lions. That's what the Boswa. You don't come up here and I'm also to them your TFA. Omo etie Jumade Kese live on Wontumi television. Sadok Element Baboya Sports Stadium Arosamaba. Arosama Abanya Stadium ya Dawei Onse Kumasi Asante Kotoko Baby Atitra Bo Hose Wane Kesane no Ana Kotoko Dio Mujuma Nanso Nanse Yabakacho se inspection team every Confederation of African Football you try to can CAF Wumu by Ebe inspection and so to Abaya Sports Stadium na omu inspection me amode koya no yani NSF company for the community some safety park yabadi atuma nasi anyuntum NSF company for sister clarification and so free nasa CAF akat and so timba eti dia tane se yanya abotre abochen ma ye wo ho a anwa wo mu da baba tu jasa me protocol company for so dabi wo mu ji baba response to them tuma enye because enyema wo mu hia se omu ya no enyema ni na omu nyani na to mu ji tuma enye ti kotokotim no akokko against work nyame adba 19th next week our Accra Sports Stadium ti wo Kumasi a start to prepare na se na okay sika wo de ba contract and then get fi said here against Paro United no sabe papa ni ya no so betuma ya ni say I'm on to channel so to come do something and I'm sweating down here for talking about Baba Sports Stadium now my stadium now so sunset Kumasi Bay sensational King Faisal Inshallah boys I like Griza ma me part of the channel so say woman you omo matches so at your free Ejoso Okese Park at Baba Sports Stadium and it's a game against Park Academy on the 12th of this month. That's Ochina Baba Sports Stadium. I'm on to Chanam and Swatno Kama. Yada San Seminas 80 Damia Tifa. Woman 88 Jumadie. Now you can say no. I am just a vision of the team now. Woman game and so the Bibiani Gold Stars. I'm on to Chanako Kama na Brontia. Your friend Edmond Asante a player at the Vision FC. One or any of the Kama and the Vision say and this season almost Asia for game now. I'm on to Channel so talk my say and the numbers Asia go. I'm a Bios at quality the tennis Vision FC Brontia friend Edmond Asante. One of them to the Kama. I'm a Bios at you Sama Edmond Asante. Ono some 8 ja yada da cheso ti dami tefonti ano some 8 minutes ready asa papa na tiana ye kan seni na ye fan to ja ano so ti foma ye te first ano aboni yes aboni football class say masa over monte money conquer papa in the first division first time we first division nie coach and did Thomas Gia and then Manchester ya juma 2 matches 4 points and then Yakonya asum get monitor am training session and some set me ya the just talk we can do almost get me drakonwa we must say almost better you know game now not to channel set talk ma do something and I'm sweating that come on no man and some and also at me about best brand publication dama they come on and that way rewards account be gentlemen don't talk kilometer that ho Jackson about mixer account be ABC game now and on by about 10 o'clock a.m. the channel first draw and also better total power specialist about hospital Jeremy Dr. Koshe Dia account be me portrait 3P Gallic West and one kopebi and I'm sweat man Kojak farmer and I'm never be brand and no be brand and about just natural complemented account be Medima Football Center Corner Dr. Fata Mentoso and Los Castor Enterprise and that's why about connect Dr. Ada Usudano Losin Beverages complemented account be Ruta natural product account be Wontumi Sikapudio account be and arrangement you know Tabi about company industry sector emulator bar supplement in the arrangement and straight to the common on fancy Di Maria the sports board. When you say, I want to need some notes 8 mapa. I'm going to turn and talk on Facebook now. The Tesla by Johnny Associate on Facebook. I want to be TV on Facebook. Johnny Associate. Not be also 8 men come and be also 2 CJ. And some 8 monitor a boy Benito. And also 8 also Quabram and Sterling. And so to me also a fay a bright piece man so about a more fire. And also 8 me double no half and that's a ghost on Diaba. Honorable Abedi Al Quada so please let's share the link on Diaba Pedro Madina Cruz and some estimated the message about so about time on fire and also estimated about the time we're waiting for is here fancy Di Maria the sports god. Boss, good morning.
Go about I say BBI fine.
I still share with Mamina say Pagina in them. I see her now Pagina them. Okay. Upon some BBI fine.
Oh, I already had to mount way. Okay. Mate.
Oh, art fetching in your we are now so.
Yeah, what about Sunday?
Sunday. Then Comoros. Ya Pautel. Ya paper so na no catch the couple say ubuku no start match
say as we moye draw na move with me call Mexico manya Mexico am benya Canada
yeah Canada and Mexico US yeah Mexico
mate
say Mexico dey say go from you
o show tournament na o wa kwatre be abuso why okay T yeah that's it e bin samra biem why
hey Uncle for me ya ni mados o Ghana 2026 World Cup.
Okay, anyway, my no quick say maybe I find out your week akrebi but say Sharak ne Fred Morris store. Ti yenkomra. Okay, me da CP yes na. And brother so and I open the stories about Sharak yenko just matches around about South Africa. So you know some no qualify na didn't make us Nigeria and some no qualify na say enwa won so game boss archer so many Somalia boy no won kwa kwashem yesam Somalia team no won so ntimi antena enwa game no I branch won say Mohamed Amoura on about first goal Real Marex about second goal and center player ya first say Mohamed Amoura ebiem no was already atosum yero and some no so amacha senwa won enya two some about so I share a squad chesem woman boss and came now just last time across Australia team no woman some many chance what can game no one some na some game and some na so omunyina no and some na ya boy na cha so omunya boys one some na bonus team na chana enwa we be come as Algeria one some na qualify man ya so kokamba and some na ya team no when say the last time I bought a World Cup and some na 2022 woman qualify EM 2018 one some na qualify na cha na no ka say no one some na kenya ya for the qualification they kwenu a cha so no pay no yere amte tare dia kan nyina no ensom na ta aba na wo mama want to am sam enwa wo som na wi qualify na chese place wo si akan mo me ya fere so Algeria o nyina no ensom na sawande aye Riyad Mahrez a chese no Mahrez no wo mo asonum atono akosro na soro no mo tono akosro na fe wo mo som na so ama chese no Mahrez no ensom na akosro ɔde team a nyinaa no some aba moment bakoa na chesanu afeye pa ensom aye moment akoba as a player ye fan say you sell Bilal Amdi Campbell day ensom aretra wonim sa ni JC chesanu a wo share ball game ensom away wo ko aye supporters no mo ensom no ko to JC no ensom arama cheso bia na enwa wo som makita aye Palestine wo som a flag chesa flag no ansa se emsa mo na da som company so ye free aye Palestine no ani ate ama chesa tokwasem eno sane amani nyina no eno som okos ama deminya no sa nipa no som company dia mo ya ye for some Palestine say nipa no eno kobas Algeria for no wo som natumi to aye JC en som normal say nipa no e wa bro no pe no en som na kakra fo omaso ye en som na de aba ho som nyina no ye de ama ye ada results and also makana chasenwa Liberia amushamiye samo meya ya farusa Namibia wamusum ekanimu bako ebiyam no ensom aye Mozambique ameno wamusum aluzu 2-1 ewo fie ensom arma Guinea ansana aye Botswana ameno wamusum ari Uganda aboy ama chase Uganda ameno wamusha bako ama meya farusa Botswana ensom antimiante and wachi Kenya womusom ano Burundi abama sagema ano abaso Burundi maino womudi red anti Kenya second half no ana chasoma capitalize ya womusom asha bako ama my fansa ayo Burundi enwa womusom anti no some abasesa omwa wo some aba qualify wo bia ya resese me no kasa after semwa ye catch some money ameno ana chaso mo makam omuntimi qualify na wo say Guinea wo so antimi qualify Manchester mo bom ana chaso ponsa o man I for say Guinea aborin na no wo muntimi qualify man nya yesense ne wo mun ko World Cup ni bi da nana eno wache na nkomo transan kabia na wo som na betimi around the diamensa kansa omo points accrued entimi fa aye Guinea emeno ensom qualify na Nigeria wo training session ensom na ba so sense na Nigeria team abo aye Lesotho ensom awawe na match na Lesotho som na Nigeria man ababono mame mfanto wonim say wo kwaye training access na aye mandatory and also abaso our Chester stadium and game na abaso na Lesotho man no serious table no and some message our group no ma na Chester man I for some penny 14 Sarawak woman our 14 and half in Nigeria and some our 11 our group no mo na Chester Nigeria team no woman ya win about 15 we about the same time Sarawak Kameno and some other game and na Ushamwa na Chester man I for Sarawak for no we so bo our road to Zimbabwe ama Chester go Bruce abaso chosa woman ko game mu to say jata and some and the man some other komuno woman come match mu to say bi asebobi and some and the bush na komesa sana woman fa match and kwadi agrokra awade no ya to mo 3 points atches ama libra and some abanti dia mensa kan nyina no and so Nigeria and ya break and afese Mani abesa shak ebe ready dia yentie Nigeria coach Enfanos Eric Shell wonum ana coach aye super green Eagles of Nigeria omutum na coach no and some abaso trasa womo some ani abre we aye gamer womo some antimi fan ya gro achasa match no and some abakwaso no nyina no womo wesen yo some abatimi akokama and some ama Nigeria team no achasa no kakra frimo and some other banana no and some no show no so and what you know mame fanto so and some near Canada Egypt report to me say Egypt man no when say Mohamed Salah and you be at Cheswaboa ama Egypt and some qualify say Liverpool for and because the man can say one more next game no Egypt ababo and some other tier Cheswamea your fan say Guinea Bissau and I World Cup qualifier but to the World qualifier that report to me say can say almost same Mohamed Salah almost a game no but also on fly Emma Liverpool no I was so okay on Saturday we yes am match na we celebration I was questioning no or we fan say Mohamed Salah and some other can amani man so I find them I team no access no and some update about something no no yɛde ɛma yɛtiefoɔ ɛna no pɛi ɛnsom ɛwɔ show no so na ɛmra matches anches ɛnom aba so wokɔ Europa ɛno a World Cup qualifier Austria wɔn hyɛ San Marino ɛka no maako 10 ɛkyɛ sɛ San Marino nkanase no obi yɛm so ɛm sɛ ɔmanya baako bi ahyɛ na kyɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ ɔmo a wɔn ntan hyɛ bi koraa ɛna kyɛ sɛ ɔmo nso yɛ ɔmo yɛ kyɛ sɛ bɔɔl kora no ne bɔɔl no mma bibi ɔba na nsɛm no wɔn nya baako bi hyɛ ama kyɛ sɛ kurom deɛ bɛhwɛ nneɛma kɔ kama nsom adam ɔman no na mom ɛno Austria wɔn hyɛ maako 10 na German sɛ kan sɛ almost ayɛ player bia ɛna wɔsi akan nsom ama Austria ayɛ kan sɛ ɔyɛ outfield player wɔn a starting game na apart from goalkeeper John nsom na team starting bie nsom adam kyɛ sɛ ɔman ayɛ fa no sɛ Austria no anya obi nsom get involved sɛ bia nipa no abuama kyɛ sɛ assist aba anasɛ bia nipa no abuama ne a yɛka no sɛ bia goal bi nsom aba no ɛno a wɔn nyinaa nsom akyɛ fama kyɛ sɛ San Marino man no wɔn nsom agye 10-0 a ɛno ɛyɛ kakra fi ɔmo so yɛ nsom agye aba wɔ brana no pɛn no yɛde update no deɛ aka no nyinaa no nsom agye aba na ɛno akyi wokae Manchester former boy no a yɛfa no Rasmus Højlund ɛno a wɔn nsom ɛne Denmark ɛkɔ away wɔn kɔhyɛ 6-0 na ɛno a Højlund no wɔbɔ 2 goals ɛsan yɛ assist ɛdoma Denmark kama yi no na kyerɛ so far deɛ m sɛ Rasmus Højlund last 3 matches a wabɔ for club and country gyami nya no sɛ wɔde ka bɔ 2 atia Sporting wɔbɔ goal atia Genoa ɛna for 2 goals ɛne assist ɛno a wɔyɛ nsom wɔde atu ɔmo yi a yɛfa no sɛ Belarus ɛwɔ abrɛ no nsom wɔyɛ update ɛba na ɛno nso England man no wɔn nso na game ɛba so na Netherlands a wɔn Cup qualifiers no mo and wɔn hyɛ Malta ɛka no maako ɛnan ama kyɛsɛ Malta team no wɔn nso ntumi ntumi okay sɛ bɛbɛka no na no sɛ wɔn abɔnkyɛ fa no sɛ ɛyɛ Memphis Depay ne passport obi awia nti ɔbakam kora na on start because wɔdile nso wɔn camp ama kyɛsɛ wɔn tumi hwɛ ama Depay ɛba ɛno a wɔn nyinaa fi bench aba nso abɛnya goals no bi nso adama Netherlands ama yi na wɔn abɔnkyɛ wɔn sɛ kɔdi Gakpo wɔn ade penalty about first goal and what you call the Gakpo and send a penalty about second goal and some our second half of the mo to Johnny Reinders I shall third goal and send a bunch here your father's a Memphis Depay goal about 90 plus 3 and a club as a goal in and some boy your day update and the academy and some like the England team what about family game how many Wolves and some other boy and now I will say Wolves I mean me and some Manchester Wolves I mean woman so antimi Morgan Rogers about first goal, only Watkins about second goal, Bukayo Saka and some about third goal. Now and selection coach your first Thomas Tuchel the boy South friendly game report to me when and for the first time since 1992 Manchester England about gamer woman first 11 young player woman ball Emma Chelsea young player about ball Emma Liverpool and young player was here came United SS1 a friendly game to Emra na chese coach no baso asesa ne mam kakra and some never serious game no and some never see akọ Emra match no man of the match award akoye and some Adama Bukayo Saka na after some Koba Saka eje man of the match award Emra onim say report to me nyano so onom ana to aso ama say so dia baba record sense work Arsenal omo player wo bo ama England national team na chase washo goals totoa and Bukayo Saka and maybe a come and we 86 years ago Cliff Bastin one and some Chesa Emsa 12 goals and some national team 1938 and no 86 years anyway I just am some also satire ama and I'm a Cassan say Bukayo Abasha 13 and some Mano our Brano Peno you take a some Abamu game Bukayo Saka and some Kasai now Saka that's what Chesa yeah, your father said competition and also about a national team and also Brahman Yaman's work of fire and some Yamo may I be a pass and also my idea I want fast one part I just na South friendly match ay Inter Milan woman and Atletico Madrid and I bought him say woman boss Benghazi ana chese Inter Milan ensom ali Atletico foro womo ba awo Benghazi International Air Stadium na mancha womo kwa ko Inter force ebe live out chese womo YouTube channel no so enom aye game na no pay na se na nyume no eno som na ba cross awa no aye club Atletico de Madrid eno bobokua ye for se Inter for game eno som na ba cross ana chese no pay no ye update ensom abana Jaminya no pay som atwase enwa me be Manchester for some chance am sam tasa Turkey ala Sheikh eno no ko postu sa wate so almost said dim komo say wo mo beto aya Manchester diama aya new investor na okokai no wasan komeki post ana junu biam enwa Manchester no asanu tudwa say won ka say bia Manchester team no ebia ni pana wo beto no efini krom aye Saudi ho anasem probia no yonkubi dabi jono kan say wo ye friend United ento ono no ya na chese koya na ni beje ento ono hwe say bia takeover no ensom abaya adwuma diano pay mensan kan nyina no sa Manchester for no abe demand ebia more than 5 billion pounds chese 5 billion pounds no eho ana asem no wo say omo tesodia ebia sani pa no ensom abetimi ato omo tesodia na ne chese Manchester for wo som abama dresa kwambi aso no wo som abeso mo on Mabekere ama me catch us at Chelsea agent Edema akwara na fa no Ivan Toney alfa ayene client Edema aye Chelsea ensom team no na sa Chelsea for pa January woman abafo no on loan ama no watch msa na batu twasa Thomas Frank achaswani akwada no aye juma pai our Brentford and wono som na so Ivan Toney ekọ aye Tottenham Spena yaminya no say Chelsea for no ansem Liam Delap epra onyamai enti Ivan Toney ayobi adamesa kan say Chelsea and the offer no abeko wo say 6 months loan omatiase na mom loan with option to buy because oyobi no more pen data and a boy no go Saudi and a 6 months loan with option to buy or buy initial 6 months loan no there's a weekly wages no Chelsea about cover 70% na 30% meeting and just an our Saudi no wo some cover aye 30 na our some so na Udru FC Barcelona report coming there say meeting Saudi the American they told him say ebi akoso pa na amana no pay Yes, Basa Fana Jatum sa any go maintenance ekoye emsem amwa ama chachachire wodie emse omuno entisa January omuno obi naturally ono ensom ayen ya kan say left footed ensom our defense wa wo beto eri aba ana report amenya no say coach no has a flick ensom akatra aye sporting director ya fan sem aye deco say kwembom na say no omunya number 9 aye kan say typical striker our say Basa for Toby ensom adema no mo nyansa ai ana squad bi adema mani bi ano Wontumi ade ya juma tabi January onya striker wano som nabato ade aba achasa no plano ensom aye kakef amaso ye ensom late aba kodana ye for Gonzalo Garcia Real Madrid wano som striker no wonum say omo ya collab omo fan wo under 21 but akurani say baby ono woduna so bodoman parifon to ono de ne da so say nanka World Cup ebe koi nanka name aye Spain esquad amade ko nyame ya duma aye 2026 World Cup matches wono esum di etium wasesa no peso no sum enya no na ose sadia ekoba sa Madrid derby omuluzi aye ne kan sam aye 5-2 ewi ase obi e kabiche so obi e kan opa wose manager for sa Xabi Alonso aka twa say Madrid ababo na omudin kunuma celebration lasted for 24 hours and some yusu aye 24 hours in tebia be share na be 5-2 omono wo mu afi crowd da omo crowd wo afi sabia wo mo kobo game akwa coluse 5-2 eno ensom aye asama kodana ye fa no Gonzalo Garcia ensom bari atudwa ewa brano peno ye update bana Jaminya no sa Lucas Vasquez ensom akodin komo na Vasquez asera ne time our Madrid no wo mo nya impact kesiya pa pa I want to carry us so Banco aye Sergio Ramos and I'm aye C Ronaldo and Camilla is woman a great impact and some no Vasquez a carry us na one credit so now crying and some bottom club your father's a Real Madrid as a new beer and yes opportunity and some ball at Madrid almost a terminal now German can say bumpy what is the two that's Lami Yamano Yakwada will be a nano and some for discuss the personal life toto na with the personal life and abamudia Kawin Sakwadano over 18 years Oswa Onyiri 80 so discuss na baya and Akwadano no I say and why say and a fine question any idea not just one your fair I'm Akwadana your first Salami Yama about a bonus Akwadano and some papa and to the BM Yama Akwadana some and Jono and no I said ya bunch of the same bumpy and some different Lamini Jamal on one casa automated training and report I can send one game I was Barcelona LeBron James LBJ and you'll be a report I mean and some of the cars were planted presses and matches on to me and to us I'm starting season but Dominion said LBJ no metesa yese wo koba say 3 to 4 weeks na just say automatically we benya 1 month our fear it's March day 1 our regular season Lakers and Warriors again no LBJ entimi mobi na say chawo say ampano yenya Steph Curry versus LeBron and no I said yesiche our Abraham seven nyina no ye de ema ye chefa and na pay wo show so ye fancy ye besamo franchise yenya technical hitch was tina ma so pictures and videos and you are telling you now and some ambassadors say ba yes I just out of pebble yes I unya me o tini open say we are fine here and picture that way ayo na me tisa wo ka BJ asem ade BJ LBJ and the hear me na me dey LDM dey yede is about time on the dressing and that's why me dey who's it BJ day? I say LBJ, LeBron James. Na body ni na no power no. Money ni na ko ka BJ asem sa na day. I don't know ni J Sano man ho sa. Baby the ten say obohwe no bi ante L no. Na BJ no nkwa no te. Wan te afa so do ti ni bi afa. Me so. Me need time church ni mu. Me nka se church ni. Ana me say one. Na me can say ade enchi. No fair no. Ana won ka LeBron James no na LBJ na o ka obi ante L na. And you say L near left. Now do BJ na so. Left here. Left BJ. That's how I want to know. I'm ta fama obenkumo. Oh okay, who experience no. No, I can't be just. Oh, okay. What about can BJ? I know I can't BJ. I know I can't BJ. Who be your crank out of Penquama? Say, I dare chia. That woman from Sabbath and the divine remembrance 10-10-25. Almost half a fair from Sabbath since you. Omo kan fa de no wan ti won of abia o fa ma bi o du akoyu be ma to akola ki to film yen so finance nsini ko fancy ko am say national Kenya nyamede ne arade 15 years me can say 10th October 10th October 15 years 10th October 2010 yeah me kai date ne pa Abraham 15 years and Abraham Pia just menene kasa Abraham akko Kenya me ne din ko me kai date ne pa oh yes why are they because enye some me kai Bantama High Street hey babia block street jam babia block na lot Kenya challenges you was it Sikaba or Sikaka obebo Sikaka you because Sikaka so abona yede but Sikaba no pa na edini pie pa that time go from Rich's Corner okohona ye bo Sikaba no ba and zab man to ya adwuma unim say some of these old tunes, I told him, I'm like, now when the produce anyway, but recently the one man now be I'm say social and so boy man watch show producer crow, and I was like, Masa, Zab Mallet me is serious. Hi, what money ye?
Maybe pay.
Hi, Zab Mallet no.
Maybe yes, yeah. The favorite part from North Kenya, Amon. Maybe the amount. Oh dear tea, no.
I take it.
And that's all.
Oh, anybody or anything? Yeah, you. I'm from Como. Oh, anybody seems to block here when you know when we are no.